So, we have dissociative identity disorder. Currently, it's Melody and Red in the body. I feel it's important for us to make a video about why we decided to come out as a system. I wasn't awake while they made this decision, but I am aware on the reasons on why, and I am thrilled about this project and thrilled that we're open into the world now, so I'm definitely happy to talk about it. So, why would we come out as a system? So for family and for friends, we're coming out as a system because we want to get to know you a little bit better. It would be nice to be able to be ourselves with our family and friends and truly get to know you on an altar by altar basis, and you get to know us. So, you can get to know us. It would be nice to get to know y'all too. And then as for like the world, I think it's important for us to speak up because people don't take mental health very serious, and they still don't, even today in today's day and age. Dissociative identity disorder is a very real disorder. It used to be called multiple personality disorder back in 1994 and was renamed to better represent the disorder. Doesn't mean you're crazy. And also, I think it's important for us to give like the more that systems speak out about how their system is run and how they tend to function, the more other systems will figure out that that's kind of what's going on for them. And the more that you're like, once you're aware that you're a system, it's a lot easier to try and work on communication. If you don't know you're a system, you're just struggling through life and you don't know why. And that's really frustrating. Um, so we think it's important to talk about. It's important to also help get rid of some of the stigma. The whole it's a horror movie trope thing. Some people will go, oh well, I think that, or are you going to hurt me? No, we're not going to hurt you. Or you'll get some people going, well, I think you're faking for attention. Honey, we don't need your attention. We're not on here for your attention. If you don't want to watch our videos, don't watch our videos. They are not for you. If you don't want to watch them, they're not for you. It's really that simple. We are making videos because we want to reach out to other systems. We want to create a safe space for others like us that have struggled through life, that have gone through so much hell that they so much hell that we didn't get to integrate into a full personality like every singlet did. So much hell that instead we all stayed separated. All of our ego stayed separated and fragmented, and instead we grew. We grew up as ourselves. We grew up as alters, and now we have our own sort of preferences and things. And it's also just really nice to be able to come on here and talk as ourselves, make a video as ourselves, just speak to the world and not have to pretend to be Eve. We would have to sit there and have every single thing memorized, and that's not a life for us. That's not a life for the rest of us, and that sucks. And so we're tired of it. We also have autism, so we have the whole injustice, the drive for injustice, and part of that is the fact that it is a rule disorder. It is in the DSM-5, and there are still people and systems going around trying to fake claim others. If you are not that person's psychiatrist, you cannot say whether they do or do not have a disorder. You are not, whether you like it or not, your 2 cents does not make our system any less valid, and it does not make any other system out there any less valid. Our experiences are real, and we are here to talk about them. If you don't like that, go somewhere else. We are choosing to be open and vulnerable because it's important to us, because other systems are suffering. We are almost 30 years old. We are 28 bodily, okay? And we came out as a system maybe a year ago to close family. Um, yeah, okay. I had to check with Red. um, so it was around a year ago that we came out with family, and that was what, 27. That's most. I mean, obviously, most of our life has been hiding, and that's no existence to have. It just baffles me that even now, even still, and we had a therapist try to argue with us about our experience too. If you have a therapist out there, by the way, that tries to argue with you about your personal experience, get a new therapist, get a new psychiatrist. They are there to help you. They are not there to sit there and tell you you're wrong about your own life and experiences. That makes no sense at all. No one out in there, always remember, especially when the imposter syndrome gets bad and when the bullies get bad, You are not any less valid because others choose to stay ignorant. You are not any less valid because others choose to stay ignorant. They choose to not research, to not look into things. They see something that is different and they don't understand it. And instead of trying to understand it, they go, oh, that can't be real. Oh, they must be faking for attention. Honey, no, okay? If someone out there is faking, there's still something wrong with them. Why anyone would try to fake something like this disorder, it would be so much work. So much work. But again, I'm sure someone out there has done it. And that's the problem with any disorder, is there are going to be fakers. But it is not your job, it is not anyone's job to go around fake claiming others. You are not the only one that knows anything about it, okay? And you are not able to give a say-so on someone else's reality and life, okay? We know our experiences. We know our life. So whether you think it's valid or not, they're still our life. And it is still our memories. And we are still every bit as real as you. Just because there are more of us and you don't understand it does not make us any less valid. I just want every system out there to know that as well. We are all valid, okay? Do not let anybody fake claim you. And if they do, just accept the fact that some people will always choose to be ignorant, and that's just the way of the world. Some people, that's how they are, and it just makes them feel bigger, I guess. I don't know. I don't get it, truly. I don't get it. But if you that's why we're here. We're here because it's important. We're talking about it because it's important. We're talking about it because we're tired of being hidden in a closet. We're talking about it because our abusers do not deserve to live their life speaking out about whatever BS stories they have, and we just have to stay silent. We have a voice, and we have every right to use it. If you don't want to listen to that voice, go somewhere else. You do not need to be negative here, and you do not need to fake claim us. We're real. We're valid. And whether you like it or not, your say-so has no say on that. Okay? We love you all. Thank you for watching. Be safe and stay out of trouble.